Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Shay Mitchell inspired tutorial. So right now I'm going to be starting off with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the color Caramel. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just dabbing this on just to get that full effect because I thought that the look on her was so pretty. So for my primer, I did use what I didn't film. I used my primer, which is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleansing Gel. I used that first before I apply my foundation. I already did my brows off camera, as you guys can see, and that's pretty much it. So right now I'm just blending this into my skin, going into it with the eyes. Yes. Next, I'm just spraying my makeup spray, which is the NYX Dewy makeup spray that I just spray on my sponge just to get that flawless effect, because I don't want it to look too matte, but I do want it to be like dewy and have a flawless finish. So that's why I sprayed my makeup sponge with that NYX makeup setting spray. And what you want to do if you do decide to do a look like this is to make sure that you get all the areas, making sure that you blend the foundation deep into your skin. I wouldn't apply the concealer directly after. I would kind of wait for the foundation to set into my skin first, which is what I do, and then I apply my concealer. So right now I'm just applying this foundation and blending it into my skin flawlessly. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in light to medium and my LA Girl Concealer, which is in medium beige. And the reason why I'm using both of these is because I want that 3D HD effect. I want that flawless concealer finish, if that makes sense. So first I'm going to be applying this LA Girl Concealer. And the Photo Focus Concealer is a little bit too light for my skin tone, but I'm going to be putting that on top of this concealer. And this is my absolutely favorite concealer by LA Girl in the color medium beige. So I'm just applying that. Next, I'm applying this Photo Focus by Wet n Wild in the color light to medium. And I'm just applying just a little bit. I'm not going to be applying a lot because, like I said, it's like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. It's a little bit too bright. So, yeah. I'm just going to be using those together to get the look that I want. Spraying it with my makeup setting spray by NYX. And every item that I'm using, every product is going to be in the description box. And right now, as you guys can see how bright that is, but we're going to clean it up. That's not going to look like that for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that into my skin under my eyes. And you always want to look up while you're applying your concealer, just so you won't get any creases. And so I'm going to just blend that out on my forehead. And this is just for me to get ready to contour and everything. See how flawless that looks. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and keep blending and keep blending. Blend, 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 blend. As you can see, I was laughing because I was watching Bad Boys for Life. So, yeah. Next, I'm going to be applying my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color Toffee Caramel in number 330. Now, I'm going to be using this as a setting powder like I always do, because this is going to give me a matte finish underneath my eyes. So that way there's no crease, there is no fallout or any of that. And this is my favorite routine to use because I think that having a matte look underneath the eyes is so much better than just having that concealer underneath. But like I said, I told you guys that we're going to be blending, and you guys see how flawless that looks and how matte that looks and how you can't even tell I have on concealer. That is the look that we were going for. And right now I'm just going to set a little bit of my foundation with that powder, as well as setting my concealer. And this is just so bomb. Look how flawless that looks. Look how pretty that looks. So yeah, and a little goes a long way. Next, I'm going to be spraying my makeup setting spray by NYX onto that sponge again, just dab underneath, just to keep it from creasing even more. Like if it decides it want to crease, it can't crease. So I just decide to just spray my makeup setting spray underneath. Next, I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro palette, and the color that I'm using is the Cool Tone Gray. In the color, yep, Cool Tone Gray. And I'm going to be using that for a transition color, because with that look, it's sort of like a soft smoky eye look to her, as well as a springy kind of look, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be using both of those colors. And we're just going to blend. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead and blend this out. This is the Cool Tone Gray that I was telling you guys about in the Lorac Pro palette. So basically what I'm doing is just making sure that that's blended out flawlessly before I apply my next one. So this is going to be the It's My Ray Ray Round 2 palette from BH Cosmetics. And the color that I'm going to be using is the color Embark. And I'm going to be using that in my crease just to darken it up a little bit, because that was sort of like a soft smoky eye that Shay Mitchell had in her picture. So as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and apply that flawlessly just to make sure that we get that crease darkened up really good to make it look exactly or similar to that picture. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Also applying it to my other eye. So I'm starting from the outer, and then I'm going to go in the inner corner. And that's exactly the easiest way to do a smoky eye, is to start from the out and then go inner. And then you will get like a flawless smoky eye that you desire. I usually do it like this because it's so much easier. So I'm starting off in the outer corner, and then I'm going back in to the inner. So out, in, out, in. Same thing for the other side. And the key is to just continue to blend and blend and blend. Okay, now I'm just making sure that it is looking flawless and pretty. Next, I'm going to be using the first It's My Ray Ray palette that she did, the collab that she did with BH Cosmetics. As you guys can see, the eyeshadow that I have on is called Nectar from the Lorac Pro palette. Just in case you guys are wondering, I filmed that. I didn't film that, honestly. I filmed it off camera. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using a brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to smudge that as a liner, because that's what she had in the look that we're going for. That's what she had. So she had like a brown eyeliner on, and it was like smudged to look like an actual liner instead of using one, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm using in the color, I'm not sure what color eyeshadow it is, but I know it's like a brown eyeshadow. in that particular palette of It's My Ray Rays by BH Cosmetics. So I'm just smudging it out and smudging it out as much as I can. So then that way I'm getting the look that I'm going for. That's very pretty. Look at that. Next, I'm going to go in with my new product, which is by The Balm Cosmetics, the Total Package Pocket Size Palette. I love my girlfriend. That's what it says. Also, this is by The Balm Cosmetics, the Total Package. So right now, that color I'm using is called Yes Dear. That is a bronzer. I couldn't really see that bronzer on camera. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my lighting was too bright, but I couldn't see it on camera. But you'll see, I used another bronzer after that. So right now, I'm going in with that. And I'm going to just bronze up my face. As you guys can see, I'm just constantly applying this bronzer and I just can't see it on camera. But yeah. And you want to go up when you're bronzing. When you're doing contours, you want to make sure you go upward while you're doing your bronzer, because that's what's going to give you that high cheekbone look, if that makes sense. So right now, this is the color that I'm using. I don't know if I really like this bronzer or not. I can see a little bit of it, but it looks chalky. So, and normally the Balm Cosmetics, their bronzers are so pretty and pigmented. I don't know if it was the lighting. I really think it was the lighting that got me looking like, what the heck am I doing? Yeah. So now just bronzing up my face. Bronzing it up. I already applied my mascara, as you guys can tell. That is from Maybelline the Falsies mascara. It's about $4 or $5 at your local Walgreens or Walmart. I think Walmart has it a little bit cheaper. So right now I'm using my It's My Ray Ray palette, the first one, and I'm using that in Chow. And that is the bronzer that I love. It's in Chow, and it's so bomb because it gives me that high cheekbone look that I've been looking for. And I'm using that to bronze up my face.